and some of the country's most high-profile sitting MPs, high-profile netas and politicians, their next steps as far as the 2024 election is concerned is still shrouded in mystery. This is the big Lok Sabha seat suspense, and not over first-time MPs or second-time MPs, but people who've been MPs for a long time, but now there are big questions over what seat they're going to fight, whether they're going to fight a seat at all, and there appear to be swords hanging over many of their heads. Let's just take you through some of those big netas and why there continues to be suspense over them. Most notably, Rahul Gandhi, who is the sitting MP from Wayanad. The big question now is, will he fight from Amethi? Okay, I apologize for this viewer. We've made an error in those graphics. We'll just come back to them in just a moment. Okay, this is the big ticket suspense. Let's just show you the big ticket suspense now. My apologies for that. Now we've got the correct graphics. Okay, Maneka Gandhi, senior BJP leader, sitting MP from Sultanpur. Will the BJP repeat her? We don't know just yet. The big news of the day today, Varun Gandhi. Could there be suspense over him? He's been a multi-term MP. He's won 3 times from his seat. He's a sitting MP, very popular in his area. But there is a question now over whether the BJP will be fielding him once again, or could he fight as an independent? There doesn't appear to be any rebellion on his end, but there is still some mystery and suspense over whether Varun Gandhi will be getting a BJP ticket to fight once again. This big political story today was reported by India Today's Kumar Abhishek, and he joins me live right now from Lucknow. अभिषेक, ये वरुण गांधी को लेकर जो सस्पेंस चल रहा है, आप क्या सुन रहे हैं अभी? क्योंकि अभी उनके टीम ने कुछ नॉमिनेशन पेपर्स उठाए हैं. वो तो ठीक है, वो तो नॉर्मल है, क्योंकि पीलीभीत फर्स्ट फेज में इलेक्शन के लिए जाता है. लेकिन आप क्या सुन रहे हैं? क्या बीजेपी वरुण गांधी को टिकट देने के लिए तैयार नहीं है अभी?
जी नहीं, बिल्कुल बीजेपी वरुण गांधी को टिकट देने को तैयार नहीं है शिव. उसकी वजह यह है कि तमाम जो बीजेपी के नेता हैं, जितने भी उनके यहाँ के संगठन के लोग हैं, जो कोर कमेटी के लोग हैं, इन सभी लोगों ने विरोध किया है उस मीटिंग में जिसमें वरुण गांधी का नाम सामने रखा गया था. अभी ये प्रधानमंत्री के स्तर पर इसका फैसला होना है, लेकिन वरुण गांधी को भी इसका आभास हो चुका है कि शायद उन्हें टिकट नहीं दिया जाएगा. यही वजह है कि अपने एक सहयोगी को, अपने एक प्रतिनिधि के जरिए उन्होंने 4 सेट जो नॉमिनेशन पेपर है वो उन्होंने खरीदवाए हैं. आज ही उनके लिए उनके सहयोगी ने वो नॉमिनेशन पेपर खरीदा है और उसे लेकर के दिल्ली वो गए हैं. माना यह जा रहा है कि 2 दिन के बाद जब नाम अनाउंस होंगे, अगर वरुण गांधी का नाम उसमें नहीं आता है तो ये मान लीजिए कि वरुण गांधी इंडिपेंडेंट कैंडिडेट के तौर पर भी उतर सकते हैं. तो वरुण गांधी ने अपनी तैयारी कर ली है कि अगर पार्टी ने उन्हें टिकट नहीं दिया तो फिर वो निश्चित तौर पर इंडिपेंडेंट भी चुनाव में जा सकते हैं. आज इसी की तैयारी की ये झलक दिखी थी जब पीलीभीत में उन्होंने 4 सेट नॉमिनेशन पेपर अपने प्रतिनिधि से, अपने लोगों के जरिए उन्होंने खरीदवाए हैं और उसे लेकर के वो दिल्ली गए हैं. शिव,
आज तक कर
Pretty much for that. Now let's get you the full list. The full list of high-profile netas over whom there continues to be suspense. Rahul Gandhi, he's confirmed from Wayanad by the Congress party. But even now there is suspense over Rahul Gandhi and his fight in Amethi. Will he? Won't he? Does he want to? Does the Congress want him to? His sister, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, she's the General Secretary of the Congress party. Should they field her? Will they field her? Is she going to contest from Raebareli as a successor to her mother? Again, total suspense, which is incredible. I mean, by now, this kind of thing should have been pretty clear. But the BJP is similarly keeping some of its high-profile leaders in suspense, like Maneka Gandhi, who Abhishek was just telling us about. She is the sitting MP from Sultanpur, an 8-term member of parliament. Will the BJP repeat her, or is she going to be denied a ticket this time? Again, we don't know. You just heard about what Kumar Abhishek said about Varun Gandhi, 3-term MP there has been no rebellion from his side, but it appears that Varun Gandhi will still fight the Pilibhit election, whether or not he gets a ticket from the BJP, which has led to speculation over whether he will fight as an independent. Akhilesh Yadav has opened his doors to Varun Gandhi, so there appear to be many options for this young Neta. Then there is Sachin Pilot, who is the sitting Congress MLA from Tonk in Rajasthan. The Congress wants him to fight this election. Will he want to fight this election? We don't know that just yet. Ashok Gehlot, the ex-Rajasthan Chief Minister, could he also be fielded in the Lok Sabha election? One doesn't really know yet. Let's go to the BJP side to see how suspense is building over there as well. General V.K. Singh, former Chief of Army Staff, sitting MP from Ghaziabad in Uttar Pradesh. There appears to be buzz that he may be denied a ticket and somebody else will be given the Ghaziabad ticket. Again, here's another big one over whom there has been a lot of heat, rightfully so. Brijbhushan Sharan Singh, who is the MP from Kaisarganj in Uttar Pradesh. He's been at the center of the huge molestation and sexual assault and harassment controversy regarding our champion wrestlers who had sat on protest for a very, very long time. It became a big spotlight story on India Today last year, forcing the entire media to take it up. Will the BJP repeat him? We don't know that yet. So the sword is hanging over his head as well. Akhilesh Yadav, he's the MP from Saife. Will he contest this time? Again, we don't know just yet. And I'll explain in a moment from now why there appears to be a mystery over Akhilesh Yadav. Omar Abdullah, he's the ex-Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister. Will he contest this time? Again, no indications one way or the other just yet. Anant Kumar Hegde, the motor-mouth firebrand MP from Uttar Kannada of the BJP, he's had a sword hanging over his head at a time when the BJP leadership has been talking about toning things down, not saying controversial things. He has continued to do so by talking about removing the word secular from the constitution, etc. He had gone into a bit of a hibernation for many months and now he has emerged once again. Will he lose the Uttar Kannada seat just like Nalin Kumar Katil lost the Dakshin Kannada seat? We'll have to wait and see. And then of course there is Digvijay Singh, the old Congress warhorse, former Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, currently a Rajya Sabha MP. Will he be fielded in this Lok Sabha election at a time when the Congress needs all its big guns, all its reliable old horses to fight the big fight against the BJP? So that's the big question that we're asking right now. When will there be clarity on all of these people at this point of time? Let's go across first to Mausami Singh to get us clarity. We're also joined by Preeti and Polomi to decode some of these names that we've highlighted. We've got a list of 12 names. Mausami, I'll come to you first. Let's just pick up Rahul and Priyanka.
Right.
I know there is a big Congress meeting today, but Uttar Pradesh doesn't figure in, among the agenda items. 1 month to go for elections. I do know that Amethi and Raebareli come a little later, but by when will there be clarity? This lack of clarity does not send out a good message when you're talking about big leaders.
Right. So, Shiv, let me tell you, I understand that's like a $1 million question which every Congress beat reporter wants to answer. That will they, won't they? And there have been multiple news pouring in daily that Priyanka doesn't want to contest Raebareli, that there is still a lot of ambiguity over it. But there is clarity over at least one seat, which is a high-profile seat. Danish Ali, the BSP turncoat, who's joined the Congress party. He left the BSP and has joined the Congress party today. He's right here, and Pilibhit is not so far away from Amroha. Perhaps the Congress, there have been multiple joinings. Pappu Yadav looking to contest from Purnia, Lal Singh looking to contest from Udhampur have joined the Congress today, and yet again Danish Ali, who was very vocal in the parliament, now switching sides. You met Sonia Gandhi, Mr. Danish, quite early, but it's been a joining which is, right on the eve of the elections. You're contesting Amroha. There's still ambiguity over Pilibhit.
See, my contesting on Amroha, it will be decided by the party leadership. But
I told you promised that you will contest.
no, I leave it to the party leadership to decide what role the party wants to give to me. But I can only say that my positive energy will be utilized under the leadership of Mr. Rahul Gandhi in the Congress party. That is why I have joined the party. Because the issues on which I was fighting in the parliament, the issues on which we are fighting on the streets, today it is only and only Mr. Rahul Gandhi and the Congress party which has stood on it, whether it's a question of farmers or a youth or a downtrodden. See, I myself is an agriculturist. I know what is happening. So that's why I have decided to join Congress.
No, I understand that today is your joining day, but a little deviation from the topic. Shiv was talking about there are many bigwigs and there's ambiguity over whether they should contest or no. I know it's a hard question to ask you on the first day, but do you think that Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi should actually take to the streets and contest the Lok Sabha elections, in fact, as a challenger to PM Modi?
What more on the streets you want? Is there any other leader in the opposition except Mr. Rahul Gandhi or Srimati Priyanka Gandhi who are on the streets continuously, whether it was a Hathras case or a Unnao case? They are on the streets. Mr. Rahul Gandhi has had a...
Lok Sabha contest.
See, the fight, they are fighting. Mr. Rahul Gandhi is fighting inside parliament and outside parliament both. Nobody was there in the entire opposition. It was Mr. Rahul Gandhi who was fighting. When I used to fight on behalf of my party, I used to see nobody was there, used to be there behind me, though we were the 10-member party.
All right, thank you very much. Danish Ali there, Shiv, and
Yes.
of course, that answer none of the senior leaders in the Congress have, and Danish is a new joinee. There are reports that the screening committee of Uttar Pradesh is drawing up a list, and Raebareli and Amethi will be like a proposal to that Priyanka and Rahul should contest from there, but the final word should be left to them, to the Gandhi family, whether they want to take the plunge.
And we're hearing all sorts of things, that someone wants to fight, somebody else doesn't want them to fight, the CEC has a different view. We'll have to see how this actually plays out. Mosmi, thanks very much for that. The newest entrant into the Congress giving us his word on the Gandhis. But there are other bigwigs in the Congress party who the party may want to fight this election and who actually perhaps are pushing back and don't want to really fight. They want to sit it out. Sachin Pilot, the MLA from Tonk in Rajasthan, will he fight the Lok Sabha election? Ashok Gehlot, Rajasthan Chief Minister until last year, will he fight the election? These are two leaders who've been at loggerheads with each other for the leadership of Rajasthan itself. But the Lok Sabha fight is a different kettle of fish altogether. Let's bring Preeti Chaudhary in to throw some light on this. Preeti, the party wants Gehlot and Pilot to fight the Lok Sabha election. What are you hearing? Do they not want to?
Well, Shiv, let's hark back to the first meeting of the India Alliance. There was a consensus, and that time, of course, Nitish was a part of it. A consensus made that the entire top leadership of all political parties will be all in when it comes down to Lok Sabha. If it's a match, which they say it is, between an India-Pakistan-like situation, then you really cannot have those who've been warming the benches as your A team. The A team needs to take to the ground and play this match themselves. So this could be, even if the Aam Aadmi Party was in question, in those meetings, and Arvind Kejriwal was also asked that you should fight this election. Your top leader should fight this election. None of that has happened. But let's put the focus on Rajasthan. Like you asked me right now, half the list of Rajasthan is already out, Shiv. And constituencies where we might have heard an Ashok Gehlot's name, which was Jodhpur, his name has not been announced against Gajendra Shekhawat. What we have been given to understand where Ashok Gehlot is concerned, he is ruled out. He has clearly told the High Command that he's going to campaign and he will not fight the elections. His own son is fighting the elections from Jalore, and where Mr. Gehlot is concerned, in all probability it will be all in terms of campaigning for his son Vaibhav Gehlot, who lost the election the last time from the seat of Jodhpur to Gajendra Shekhawat. Sachin Pilot, the case is a little more curious where it comes down to it. He is the MLA from Tonk. Many were expecting that he would be fielded from the Tonk constituency. The candidate from Tonk, the Congress has already announced. However, there is this other seat that Mr. Pilot, could fight, and that is the seat of Ajmer. Will he fight? I don't think so, because word comes in that in the last CEC meeting, Sachin Pilot had made it very clear to the High Command that he will now be responsible for 4 to 5 seats, namely in his area of influence where Rajasthan is concerned, and he's promised to deliver those seats. He also says because he's the General Secretary where Chhattisgarh is concerned, and he will campaign actively through the country instead of being just possibly tied down. So he's given it to strategy, at least, where the Congress High Command is concerned. But Shiv, the messaging needs to come from the top. If Priyanka Gandhi or a Rahul Gandhi take to the battlefield, it becomes practically impossible for an Ashok Gehlot, Sachin Pilot, Digvijay Singh or anyone else to refuse.
So if the Senapatis are showing reluctance, at least in terms of messaging, then what can they expect from the soldiers themselves? Good point. Thanks, Preeti, for giving us some clarity on that. 1 month to go. I want to keep repeating that because it isn't just the Congress which is saddled with this kind of intrigue and mystery. It's also the BJP, a different kind of intrigue and mystery. The BJP does it of course, from a position of advantage, being the ruling party. But look at the high flyers over whom a sword appears to be hanging, or there appears to be a shadow of mystery. General VK Singh, Chief of the Army Staff, former army man, 2-term Ghaziabad MP. There is a question over whether the BJP will give him a ticket for the 3rd time. Controversial Kaisarganj MP, Brijbhushan Sharan Singh, accused of harassment by top wrestlers. There's a big question over him. There's also Anant Kumar Hegde in Karnataka, but that's a different issue altogether. On these two, let me bring in India Today's Polomi Saha. Polomi, Brijbhushan Sharan Singh, General VK Singh, Anant Kumar Hegde are, 3 sort of high-profile, very visible netas over whom there appears to be suspense whether they are going to get a ticket, coming up. Are these like active discussions happening owing to different reasons?
Absolutely. There's a reason that these seats have not been named as far as the first list of the BJP is concerned. Concerning Uttar Pradesh, which of course was in the first national list, and then Karnataka, which was in the first, in the second national list that the BJP came out with. As far as all 3 seats are concerned, we can, expect that they'll be named in the 3rd list, which will be out after BJP's 3rd Central Election Committee meeting, which is to happen on the 22nd of March after the Prime Minister is back from his Bhutan trip. So all of these seats, Ghaziabad, Kaisarganj and also Uttar Kannada, when it comes to the question of Anant Kumar Hegde, they will feature in that 3rd list. Now, as far as Ghaziabad is concerned, Shiv, considered to be one of the safest seats as far as the BJP is concerned. Anyone who contests from there wins with a huge margin. That has been the case in 2014 and 2019 for General VK Singh, but he's touching 73 right now. There's a possibility that, the BJP could field someone else from there, but we also do know that in the core group meeting, the possibility of fielding the incumbent, General VK Singh, has also been considered as well. So it remains to be seen who the BJP in fact feels from there. In fact, there have been many claimants for the Ghaziabad seat because, like I said, it's been one of the safest seats as far as the BJP is concerned. Huge margins before General VK Singh, even for Rajnath Singh, who contested from that seat when it was carved out from the Hapur Lok Sabha seat. And then, of course, comes the Kaisarganj seat. Very unlikely, given the way BJP is dropping motor mouths, controversial sitting MPs, that Brijbhushan Sharan Singh could get a ticket from Kaisarganj, even though he's a political heavyweight, again a member of parliament from Kaisarganj since 2009. So 3 terms as far as Brijbhushan Sharan Singh is concerned. He would like his son to contest from there, possibly his wife Ketki Devi to be given a ticket as well. But the BJP is considering other names as well from the constituency, other heavyweights from the larger area of Gonda to, in fact, contest from the Kesarganj Lok Sabha seat. Anant Kumar Hegde, we've been reporting already. Our colleagues on the ground in Karnataka are also telling us that it's unlikely that Anant Kumar Hegde could be repeated from the Uttar Kannada seat, and that will become clear after that third list of the BJP is out over the weekend, Shiv.
Okay, so the BJP's signature ruthlessness as far as dropping motor mouths and controversial MPs could harm Anant Kumar Hegde and Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh. With General VK Singh, there appears to be, a different kind of dynamic. Will that work in his favor or not? We'll have to wait and see. But obviously, those discussions are still happening. So what we've just basically told you right now in this first segment on 5 Live is the biggest, most high-profile members of parliament of the country continue to have suspense over whether they will be fighting the 2024 election, regardless of what party they're in, Congress or BJP. There continues to be suspense. We've got some breaking news coming in now. And the BJP's mission south continues to intensify, shifting into top gear a month before the elections. The BJP has firmed up its Tamil Nadu alliances. Now remember, there are a total of 39 Lok Sabha seats in Tamil Nadu, out of which the PMK will contest from 10 seats. TTV Dinakaran and Shashikala's AMMK will contest on 2 seats. The Pudiya Nidhi Kachi, that's AC Shanmugan, has been given 1 seat. The TMMK of John Pandian, 1 seat. India Jananayaga Kachi, that's Dr. Parivendar's party, yet to be announced. Tamil Manila Congress, that's GK Vasan's party, yet to be announced. O Pannirselvam faction, yet to be decided. So very interesting. Month to go. The BJP's Mission South in Tamil Nadu seat sharing formula has been decided. Pramod Madhav is with me live, breaking the story from Chennai. Pramod, what stands out for you from this seat sharing formula that's just been announced by the NDA?
Well, Shiv, one thing is very clear now. BJP has to fight like another 2 more competitors, one being AIDMK and the other one being DMK. DMK very clearly had completed all talks. Everything is done. In fact, the candidates list have also been announced, except for Congress, which we were expecting tomorrow or day after. But AIDMK is also, like, very interestingly, even though if they lost PMK, DMDK has joined AIDMK. So that thing also is almost done. In BJP, the first party to get a proper number of seats was PMK. That was decided yesterday, 10 seats, and the candidates are being discussed as well in the constituencies as well. And right now, behind us in this office, it was John Pandian who got 1 seat, and he was very happy with it. TTV Dinakaran, 2 seats. He too seemed very happy. GK Vasan did conduct meeting, but it did not go as well, so they are going to continue with that. And O Pannirselvam, as we speak, is still inside. For what's said and done, BJP is having the upper hand, and they're being very strict about what seats should be allotted to which person. Even TTV Dinakaran, who's who carries the legacy of Jayalalitha and Shashikala, he is happy with the seats that have been given, but the talks with OPS is still continuing, Shiv.
Very interesting. The BJP O Pannirselvam faction of the AIDMK talks are going to yield perhaps the most interesting aspect of this seat sharing formula. Pramod, thanks very much for getting us that. Very, very interesting. The seat sharing formula by the NDA, also the India Alliance, announced just around the same time, couple of days apart. Coming up after this very, very short break, the horrifying, unspeakable cruelty of the double murder of 2 children in Uttar Pradesh's Badaun. More information has come forward. We'll update you on that next.
then this communalism doesn't fly in Kerala, Shiv. And here you've got a party that has a terrible track record when it comes to minority rights.
The left and the UDF, both these parties have to take refuge to lies and half-truths.
When we are resisting the onslaught of Hindutva, that doesn't mean that we are protecting one catchment of people or one segment of people.
Who's going to win the battle? BJP and the Congress.
Do or die battle.
Elections, the heartbeat of the world's largest democracy. Covered by the political journalist with nearly 4 decades of experience. The man who understands the pulse of the nation. Join India's ultimate newsman.
I will decode the complex political chess game that's at the heart of Indian democracy.
Elections Unlocked with Rajdeep Sardesai. Maximum analysis on the Maximum channel.
A truly shocking double murder from the Indian hinterland that has rocked the entire nation. This is Uttar Pradesh's Badaun. Allegedly, a barber identified as Sajid brutally attacked 2 neighborhood children, resulting in the tragic deaths of Ayush and Ahan. Their throats were allegedly slit, leaving another boy, Piyush, critically injured. He witnessed the murder of his 2 older siblings. Here's everything that we know so far from this ghastly incident.
Uttar Pradesh's Badaun is on edge. After a local barber identified as Sajid butchered 2 minor sons of his neighbor Vinod by slitting their throats with a knife, without any apparent provocation. 13-year-old Ayush and 7-year-old Ahan bled to death, while 11-year-old Piyush escaped with injuries.
अभी तो एक बाकी बचा है, मगर इंसाफ जब होगा कि हम उससे ये पता चले कि हमारी रंजिश क्या थी या किसने ये करवाया है काम। उसका अगर इंटरकाउंट हो जाएगा तो पता चलेगा क्या किया हमने।
छोटे वाले को पानी लेने भेज दिया, वो बड़ा वाला तब तक उसे कुछ कर दिया ऊपर, तो छोटे वाले ने देखा, वो घबरा गया तो उसको भी पकड़ के मार दिया उसने।
सबसे बड़े और सबसे छोटे की हत्या
कर दिया।
पिछला वाला भाग।
सबसे छोटे कलेजा टुकड़ा को मार।
The ghastly crime took place on Tuesday evening. Sajid and his brother Javed landed at neighbor Vinod's house, seeking 5,000 rupees for childbirth of Sajid's wife. Sajid asked Sangeeta, the mother of the 3 kids, for tea. Sajid and Javed then allegedly took the 3 kids upstairs and attacked them with a knife. While Ayush and Ahan died on the spot after their throat was slit, Piyush escaped with injuries. Both the killers fled the spot after the children's mother spotted them with blood-soaked knife.
मैं अपने छोटे भाई की चीख सुन के जैसे ही ऊपर गया, उन्होंने वो किवाड़ बंद करे थे और मेरे भाई पड़े थे, बहुत खून निकल रहा था उनके। तभी मेरा मुंह पकड़ कर मुझे मारने की कोशिश करी, तभी उनके पैर में कांच लग गया था, कांच का टुकड़ा था, इसलिए उनके पैर में कांच लग गया, इसलिए मैं बच कर भाग आया, अपने अम्मा और मम्मी को बाहर कर बुला दिया।
You can clearly admit that they would have ran, those 2 innocents would have ran all around this terrace, which clearly depicts the moment. You can clearly see the marks of blood all around this terrace and the slippers in a way portioned out here in an uneven manner, which clearly depicts how brutally he killed them.
Cops later traced Sajid to a nearby forest where he was gunned down after attacking the police team in pursuit. Cops are probing what led to the horrific crime.
वो आरोपी जो था वो उसने जो है इन बच्चों की हत्या की थी और हत्या की थी। पुलिस पे उसने फायर किया, पुलिस ने अपने बचाव में उस पर जवाबी फायर किया है, जिसमें उसको गोली लगी और उसकी मृत्यु हो गई है।
वहाँ के रेंज के आईजी, जोन के एडीजी, वहाँ के डिविजनल कमिश्नर सभी लोग मौके पर हैं, सभी लोगों से वार्ता कर रहे हैं। वहाँ स्थिति पूरी तरीके से नियंत्रण में है।
The incident sparked violent protest as locals hit the streets. A political blame game also erupted.
ऐसी कई घटनाएं हैं जहां घटना होने के बाद सरकार ने कार्रवाई की, अधिकारियों को हटाना पड़ा। तो अपनी नाकामी को छिपा नहीं सकते इस तरीके से। ये एनकाउंटर से नाकामी नहीं छिपनी है।
उत्तर प्रदेश में कानून का राज नहीं है। उत्तर प्रदेश में भारतीय जनता पार्टी का राज है, जंगल का राज है। इसलिए हर अपराधी अपने मन की कर रहा है और पुलिस भी अपने मन की कर रही है।
जिस तरीके से उत्तर प्रदेश में कानून व्यवस्था और लॉ एंड ऑर्डर को मजबूत करने का काम हमारी योगी सरकार ने किया है, ऐसा समाजवादी पार्टी के शासनकाल में कतई नहीं था। समाजवादी पार्टी को ये समझना चाहिए कि हर बात पर राजनीति करना ये कहीं से उचित नहीं है।
The devastated family, which lost 2 young sons to mindless act of savagery, is now seeking justice. With Samarth Srivastav in Badaun, Bureau Report, India Today.
People are still processing how such an unspeakable crime could take place. What could drive an individual to murder two young boys? Two young boys, one aged 11, the other aged 8. What could drive this kind of barbarity? Let's get you a detailed look into how this double murder actually unraveled in Badaun. Well, Sajid and Javed, who were neighbors of the house they were going to, they reached Vinod's house, which was just a few doors away. Sajid sought 5,000 rupees for his pregnant wife. Sajid's wife, they said, was pregnant. They asked the children's mother to make chai for them, which was apparently normal because they were all neighbors. Sajid and Javed then took the 3 children, while the mother was making tea, they took the 3 children to the terrace, and Sajid allegedly slit the throats of Ayush and Ahan, 2 of the 3 children. Piyush, who was the youngest, managed to run away and therefore escaped death. Vinod's wife saw the 2 soaked with blood and a knife in their hand. Sajid and Javed then fled from this particular place where the murder had taken place. Sajid was spotted by the police in a forest. The police say that Sajid attacked the cops. Now, how is not clear just yet. How did he have a gun? That's an unanswered question. But the police say that Sajid fired at the police and therefore in retaliation he was gunned down. They basically eliminated therefore in that encounter. But there are many unanswered questions and I'd like to get at least some of those answered. India Today, Samarth Srivastav is live with me tonight, this evening from Badaun. Samarth, is there any clarity? I mean, you know, even now, a few days after this terrible crime, there is very little clarity on why this crime was committed. You know, I've seen the different theories and different versions that there was a neighborly tiff, some kind of jhagda, some fight. You know, there are other theories, some, you know, property dispute. One does not know what it is. What drove Sajid to kill these 2 children? Do we know for sure?
Well, exactly, Shiv. There is no theory whatsoever. So far, we are reporting since early morning here, and we have got many theories which are different, one from different police angle, one from the family angle, but there is no concrete thing which has come out which we can clearly say that yes, this was the motive behind the murder. We have covered many cases like that. There could be a land related issue, there could be personal enmity, but this case is not of even personal enmity, neither of that land grabbing, nothing like that. So what moved in a way that particular barber from a shop moving to this particular residence and killing 2 minors, that too brutally? This is an unanswered question, that too when one of the major accused who slit the throat of 2 children has been gunned down in an encounter. though the police claimed that he cross-fired and in a retaliatory attack, police fired on bullets on him in which he died. While another accused, which is named in the FIR, Javed, he is also absconding and the manhunt is on to grab him as well. But what his wife, the wife of Sajid, says that she was not pregnant, she was not sick.
Yes.
While the family claimed that Sajid came to the residence and claimed that his wife is pregnant and is unfit, is sick, and that's why he need rupees 5,000. And when the mother went to take that 5,000 rupees, while preparing that particular tea, he went upstairs, and rest is the history. What actually happened, that tragic incident which shocked not just Badaun or UP but the entire nation. But as the police investigation is on, there are many unanswered questions. The major among all of them is the murder, the double murder mystery, which is yet to be unveiled.
Samarth, also, are the police aware of where Javed is, the second person in this crime? And another unanswered question is, did Sajid have a weapon with him? The police say that he attacked the police and that's why they killed him in this encounter. Did he have a gun with him? Did he fire at the police? Is there any clarity on that?
Well, exactly, Shiv. This is one of the major points of this entire police theory, because if you take down that part that family is claiming, that family itself managed to grab Sajid inside the house and called the policemen, and when policemen came and took that Sajid away and taken him for that particular medical purposes and various other things, then how the gun was found inside the Sajid's pocket? Then this is a bigger question, because if police in a way detained Sajid, if you can suppose that, then police would have cross-checked his entire body, his entire dress, whether he has got any weapon, because we have seen many a times that police cross-checks each and everything, because we see such accused may carry a knife or gun with them. Then how he carried a gun and how he fired at the police, to which police had to crossfire and killed him in an encounter. So that's another question. Though what's the update? Magisterial inquiry has been issued by the district magistrate of Badaun, though it happens in many encounter cases. This is not a new thing, but this is also one question which needs to be answered by the UP police.
All right. Thanks very much, Samarth. Absolutely ghastly story, and we will continue to track it. Young Piyush managed to get away with his life. One of the killers is dead. The other killer is still out there. It's a story from the Indian countryside in UP, in Badaun, a place most people haven't even heard of. And yet it's a story that everyone is fixated on because of just how ghastly and terrible and how unspeakable the cruelty is. Imagine boys 11 and 8 having their throats slit in this manner. What could drive this kind of devilry? We will continue to track the story very, very closely. We've got some breaking news coming in. Well, back to the election battlefield. Now the BJP has filed a complaint against Rahul Gandhi in the Election Commission. This is over his comment using the word Shakti. The BJP complaint says Rahul Gandhi may be instructed to offer an unconditional public apology and retraction for his utterances at the Shivaji Park event in Mumbai. Take cognizance of this egregious violation of the Model Code of Conduct. As you know, Rahul Gandhi had said Hindu dharm mein ek shabd hai, and then said that this is the Shakti that the Congress party is fighting against. So this crossfire at the Election Commission is going to continue. Viewer, get used to it right through this election season. Piyush Mishra live with me from Delhi on this. Piyush, does the Election Commission take cognizance and issue orders when complaints of this kind usually come?
Well, Shiv, we can expect the Election Commission of India to issue a notice to Rahul Gandhi and the leaders of Congress party to at least come and clarify on the statements that have been made by Rahul Gandhi. But BJP is now up the ante. BJP top leaders and Union Minister Hardeep Puri, Om Pathak, they have now approached Election Commission of India, and in their letter to Election Commission of India, they have not only demanded that this video of Rahul Gandhi should be brought down from the social media, but also they have demanded that strictest actions must be taken against Rahul Gandhi. He should be prosecuted, FIR should be registered against him, They are also demanding that the social media handles of the Congress party should be suspended. So these are the demands which the Bharatiya Janata Party is now asking for from Election Commission of India. We'll have to wait and watch how the ECI is going to react on this, and moreover, how the Congress party is going to look into this. But ahead of elections, we are now seeing how the war of words are taking place between BJP and Congress party. It was Rahul Gandhi first who, during his rally in Mumbai, had said that there is a word in Hindu Dharma called Shakti and we are fighting against that. Remember that soon after this statement made by Rahul Gandhi, Narendra Modi had lashed out at him by saying that he respects the women of the nation, he worships them in the form of Shakti, and he accepts the challenge of Rahul Gandhi because the India Alliance has in its manifesto declared fight against Shakti.
Piyush, stay with me. Piyush, stay with me. Shehzad Poonawala of the BJP is with me on the phone line for a quick reaction on this. Shehzad, the Shakti comment by Rahul Gandhi has compelled the BJP to go to the Election Commission.
Shiv, as per the Model Code of Conduct, you are not entitled to make any comments that can stoke up feelings and sentiments about a community. And this is a community of 100 crore Indians who have their faith in Shakti. Now, denigrating Shakti, abusing Shakti, insulting Shakti cannot be allowed, especially when the MCC has been put in place. We've seen that their entire alliance has a particular disposition as it comes to Hindutva and Sanatan. They want to eliminate it. They keep abusing it. They deny existence of Sri Ram. But in the Model Code of Conduct period, if they are going to continue to do this and in a way insult not just Sanatan Dharma but Nari Shakti, then BJP has all the legitimate right to approach the Election Commission because it's a clear-cut violation of the Model Code of Conduct. But today I want to ask, more than anything else, Uddhav Thackeray, where the statement was made in Shivaji Maidan, was there. You need a moral code of conduct, Uddhavji, to take a stand against this. Imagine what Babasaheb Thackeray would be feeling. So today I appeal that moral code of conduct has been violated, but Uddhavji is silent. Ma Durga ke bhakt, the Trinamool Congress is silent. And I would ask them that when Ma Durga, Ma Lakshmi, Ma Saraswati, Ma Gauri has been insulted, what is their stand?
Do you think that the opposition, will simply shoot back by saying the Election Commission is anyway compromised? They'll have a ready answer for this kind of thing, Shehzad.
You know, there are 7 phases of election, but there are already 3 phases of frustration and meltdown. As some people put it, meltdown-e-azam. And in that meltdown-e-azam, first they will blame opinion polls, then they will blame EVM and Election Commission. They might even blame journalists like you, and then finally they'll blame Janta. We are not here for their meltdown phases, but Shiv, can it be tolerated? Can this be said about any other faith? Please, Shiv, ask this question, that could they have said this about any other faith? Could they say that I'm going to fight Falana Falana Dharm or Falana Falana Paigambar? Would they say it? They would never say it. Why this liberty only with Hindu Dharm? Is Hindu Dharm meant to be attacked and abused day in and day out?
Okay, Shehzad Poonawala, thanks very much for speaking to India today. The BJP has filed a complaint against Rahul Gandhi over his Shakti comment, and we'll see how that goes. It's going to be a red-hot election season. Remember, viewer, 1 month to go. Before I end the show, no doubt all of our viewers have noticed that Zomato yesterday announced a venture that has led to a huge online crossfire and argument and debate. Food delivery company Zomato rolled out a pure vegetarian green fleet for customers who follow a vegetarian diet and are concerned about cross-contamination. Well, MP Karthi Chidambaram of the Congress party has labelled the move regressive and discriminatory, while many defended the green fleet, saying that this is about choice and that vegetarianism is fine. People have a certain number of concerns about their food being contaminated. But after a lot of backlash, the food delivery giant has rolled back the green fleet. They were accused of many things, from casteism to puritanism. They've now said that the red uniform will be continued for all deliveries. Take a look in case you missed this big trending story.
सर ऑर्डर लेके आया था
बॉयज हॉस्टल 3rd फ्लोर कमरा नंबर 302
सर आपका ऑर्डर
India's premier internet stock, the food delivery juggernaut Zomato stirs the pot of online discourse yet again. When Zomato's founder and CEO Dipinder Goyal unveiled a specialized fleet adorned in green exclusively for vegetarian orders. The move sparked cries of exclusivity. Reacting swiftly on social media, Congress MP Karthi Chidambaram slammed Zomato as prejudice. The company's proclamation that no non-vegetarian meal, even if served by a non-vegetarian restaurant, would ever be placed in the green delivery box, triggered a wave of mockery and sharp criticism. One user pondered how long before Zomato sorts its couriers based on their dietary preferences. Another user ridiculed the concept as nonsensical, predicting that dress color coding will empower housing societies to veto non-vegetarian deliveries. A hazardous gambit for delivery personnel, countered this commentator. But what about the origins of this food? A strictly vegetarian farmer, a vegetarian truck driver hauling it, and vegetarian workers handling it, queried another skeptic. The company head, however, insisted that the move isn't aimed at catering or ostracizing any religious or political faction. But after facing massive backlash, food delivery giant rolled back green fleet for pure vegetarian. Zomato said its pure veg mode will continue with its delivery fleet in regular red uniform. Despite praise from many netizens hailing the initiative as a savvy business move, the online deliberation resurrected memories of prior Zomato controversies. Last year, the company faced backlash over its recycling campaign, following its portrayal of a Dalit character from the movie Lagan.
Sir.
In September, Zomato drew ire on social media due to a post featuring banana chips, with a caption linking the Gurgaon police alleging drugs were smuggled to its office. The company issued an apology and deleted the post. Bureau Report, India Today.
And coming up after this break, it's the question that millions are asking around the world, especially on social media. Where is Kate Middleton? Are there new pictures? Are there new theories? We'll tell you after this break.
Manifesto. Most of this looks like to be implemented across India.
Of course, this is a parliament election and we are a part of Indian Alliance. And so anything that DMK focuses, we don't always center only the state. We give importance to state's issue and the people and the language and everything. But at the same time, when it is parliament elections, our focus has to be across India.
DMK created the mandate for India Bloc Alliance through this manifesto.
We are a part of India Bloc, India Alliance, and so we have represented our views, and it is, of course, anybody will accept it.